Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the lightweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Attaboy, keep swinging, baby.
Blocks away that headshot.
Let's see some more head movement, champ. Come on.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Now lay it on.
He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again. Flash's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Garcia is proving to be elusive.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job,
and you can
boy.
see
Good
he
job.
wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
10 seconds remaining in this round. A thudding left by the Flash. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he's throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
There you go.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash. Solid left hand to the head. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep that head moving.
The Flash is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Protect yourself.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good return fire that time. Garcia's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Nice.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And that's the end of round 2. The Flash's health, welfare, and safety has been greatly compromised now that that eye is shut closed. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming. Now, come on.
Devastating blow by Garcia. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Hands up.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Flash. Halfway through this round, the Flash is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
That's it. That's it. Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
10 seconds to go in this third round.
Hey, get out of there. You gotta see that coming, Jet. Let's go. You gotta see.
And that's the end of round 3.
What are you doing?
Garcia's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Good block by Garcia. Garcia is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Garcia is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Halfway through round number 4.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
Well placed, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. There's a right hand.
Too many punches. Hands up.
Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Watch that.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Keep going. Yeah, give it work.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. Oh, a good right hand by Garcia. And that's the end of round 4. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Keep working. Keep working. Hands up.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Flash. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go.
Watch that.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. The Flash's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Keep your head moving.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Do that again.
3 minutes gone by in this round. In between rounds here, the Flash's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Nice defense. Good block by Garcia. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Garcia is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
The Flash's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Shake it off.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Guard up. Keep that guard up.
The Flash has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Hits him in the mug with the right. And he's holding.
It's okay. Pay him back. Block. Block.
Solid uppercut. Well timed by Garcia. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
In and out.
And that's the end of round 6.
I need to see some
This is a bloodbath. This is just swollen eyes and cuts. This is Gaddy Ward 1. This is Castillo Corrales. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Carmen Basilio, Sugar Ray Robinson. Basilio had one eye closed.
Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Defense. More defense. Attaboy.
The Flash is able to avoid that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Flash. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, end time him. Now you're going to catch him.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And he just holds on there. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. 7 rounds in the book so far. We look at Teddy's scorecard. Garcia's in good shape. He is leading on Teddy's scorecard, but a lot of action still to come. this is where things can change halfway through a fight.
Yeah, this could be a danger zone. You know, the danger zones, a lot of people, whatever they do, they see them, you know, late in a fight or maybe very early in a fight. In the middle part, they think they're past that. You're not past that. You stop doing what you're doing, and this can turn on you very fast.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Back to the body.
Now hugging on the inside.
Go, go!
How about a return to sender with the left hand? He scores with the jab. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Protect yourself.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there?
Hover up, hover up.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
All right.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Garcia's banged by an uppercut.
Move your head. Body shot, body shot.
And that had some fight to it, that right hand by Garcia.
Keep working the body.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
1-2, 1-2.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Garcia. Nice strike after catching one by the Flash. Now he ties up there. 90 seconds into the 9th round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Flash. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Blocks that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Flash. Right to the belt line. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
Side to side.
And that's the end of round 9. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Flush shot. The left hand came in. You see him holding on.
Okay, now get your hands up. Get your hands up. That's it.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash. Good defensive skill with the block by Garcia. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down from a big right hand. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
Garcia is proving to be elusive. Count down the final moments of this round. Garcia is able to land a good, solid left hand. And round 10 comes to an end. So 10 rounds are in the books, and Teddy, your scorecard has it a dead even fight. What does he have to do to pull away here?
He's got to remember those early mornings, waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning doing road work. Those cold mornings when it was freezing, he didn't want to get out of bed. Those long days of sparring when the rounds never ended. He's got to remember that. And remember, this is why he did it.
Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Oh, you got this one. Hands up. Hands up.
He has his target. He lands a straight right.
Keep working the body.
The Flash's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Halfway through this 11th round.
Hey, you got to get some of that too.
He's clinching a lot here, Teddy. Now, do you think that's the best way to deal with the after effects of the knockdown?
Yeah, as long as you're not reaching, as long as you're not overextending yourself to grab the guy, because then you could leave yourself open, and then you're going to, well, you're going to be on the floor again.
Doubles up the jab. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Flash. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Yeah, good work.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. That straight right unable to connect. And round 11 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand. Big shot comes crashing home. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Garcia's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. one. Good work by the Flash.
He needs to keep that head moving.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.